Summary of Duties Owed, NRS 645.252, Paragraph 3. The duties owed by Nevada Real Estate Licensee Form, also known as Duties Owed, is divided into three main sections and several subsections. The first section is a box for the identification of the licensee, his or her license number, the client's name, the broker's and brokerage's names, and finally, the name of the client who the licensee is representing. Example, the seller, buyer, landlord, or tenant. The second section is a paraphrase of the statutes outlining the licensee's duties to all parties in the transaction and those duties specific to the licensee's representation of the client. There is a single sentence reference to a licensee's duty of confidentiality under a signed agency and a notice of the activities which require the licensee to provide the client with the consent to act form. The third section is where the client signs, acknowledging receipt of a copy of the form. The client, in signing the acknowledgement, also attests that he or she has read and understands the disclosure. Under general agency law, agency occurs when one person, the agent, with the consent of another person, the principal, agrees to represent and act on the principal's account with third persons and usually in business matters. When dealing with real property, it is founded upon an express or implied contract. Real estate brokerage agreements create what is considered a special agency wherein the broker's authority is limited to facilitating a real estate transaction for its principal. Nevada's real estate brokerage statutes define agency as the relationship between a principal, client, and an agent or broker, arising out of a brokerage agreement in which the agent agrees to do certain acts on behalf of the principal in dealings with a third party. Real estate-related acts are identified in the definition of brokerage agreement and include the broker assisting, soliciting, or negotiating the sale, purchase option, rental, or lease of real property, or the sale, exchange, option, or purchase of a business. Once agency is established, all the duties and responsibilities of representation attach to the broker salesperson, or salesperson. Those duties are found in statute, administrative regulation, and in case law. To ensure a client understands the duties, the licensee is required to provide the client and each unrepresented party with a form called the Duties Owed by Nevada Real Estate Licensee. The information provided above is not legal or tax advice. You should consult with a professional of your choice regarding any questions or concerns before its execution.